guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to visit Artdom exhibition, but where? In Oslo.
Hi, it's Rosso here and I'm flying all the way over from London to participate in this wonderful project Artdom and I'm very pleased to meet also my Indian artist, the woman who painted on the other half size of my paintings, and it's just really amazing to be here, seeing everything coming together.
I'm Jackie Berridge. I've also flown over from Stansted yesterday and yes, enjoying meeting everyone, including the UK artists who I'm getting to know better, and Arghavan is amazing.
Well done, Arghavan!
Yeah!
to let us into his space, which is this the Million Bottle Gallery. And I'd like him to do the official opening of Artdom Edition 3. Now this man is probably one of Norway's most passionate and biggest art collectors. He's also contributed to art in public spaces, like in the Ekeberg Park in Norway, and he has also been part of Artdom's journey for the past 3 years. And he also has 6 of the paintings from the Artdom project. And for those of you who don't know, his nickname is Kjekk in Norwegian, which means handsome. So if you forget his name, just call him handsome. So let's give a warm welcome to Christian Ringnes.
Thank you very much. This must be the most kind and most spectacular introduction I've ever gotten. Thank you very, very much. I'm so happy to see you all here today. It marks the 3rd out of 5 rounds of the Artdom projects, so we are now more than halfway. It has been a tremendous success, thanks to Arghavan, who is standing here in Artdom dress, smiling and looking like she has not had any trouble arranging this. I know that there has been countless hours, a lot of worries. There has been COVID, there has been out on your travels to gather artists. It has really been a very strenuous journey, but my goodness, what result.
Like you said, we're very happy to have so many artists with us here today. And we're going to meet them and talk with them very soon. But before we do, I'd like to invite up here the lady, like you mentioned, who has really been through it all to make this happen. And you know, this when I think of Arghavan, I think of her as a force, because no matter what obstacle comes her way, she miraculously, you know, just goes through it all and makes it all happen. And so, without further ado, please welcome the lady behind Artdom, Arghavan.
This is the original. Take care of my babies.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you look wonderful.
Thank you. Should I?
Yeah.
For me, this is so unreal, and I would like to say that imagine all of this being a vision, not a clear goal, just a vision. Like, what would happen if 2 women meet in art? Can they collaborate? Will they fight? Is it possible? And I didn't have a plan to continue, to be honest. I started with Iran and Sweden, and I think 90% of the guests here knows the story, so I don't want to go way back. But for the past 12, 13 years, I've been using creative ways to highlight different stories. I'm a singer, but yeah, I've been writing a book with women in Iran, and this project started in Iran, and a very dramatic thing happened there. So I had to flee the country, so I couldn't even bring the canvases. And now, because I didn't prepare this speech or anything, but now I remember it's a girl here today from Stockholm. Kiana, where are you? Yeah. She was in Iran, and I texted her and I said, please bring the paintings back. She's like, how? I'm like, figure out a way. So, my brain is like, she's here now. She helped me. Yeah. I'm going to thank a lot of people, just so you know. So, she brought them back, but also the culture minister in Iran banned this project. He banned me. But then the girls in Iran told me, but we want to continue work with you. So when you tell me I'm the force, for me the women in this country are the forces, and they are the ones that give me this energy. Like, how can they be so brave? I'm not the brave one, I'm just the one creating this. So, but I told them, unfortunately, I been working with the women in Iran for so many years. I would like to make this project more global. But you guys meet and make a painting together. So they met. We don't have the paint. We have the print here, because also that was it was big like this size, and that was the painting Christian bought to help me to go on with project number 2. We changed the spot. And this painting actually was the hardest one for me to match, because you see how many details it is. And yeah, it was really hard to match. So I was stressing, and usually I found the artist before I traveled to the country. But this one was really hard. So I was in India, and I just reminded myself of our motto, trust the process. But it was, of course, a little bit stressful because I wouldn't stay that long. But I found the perfect artist online. It was many artists that I actually told them to send me a sketch. I never done that because I need to trust the process. But this was really special because Jackie is also very established in UK. Cambridge, UK?
No, not Cambridge, Nottinghamshire.
Nothing. Yeah. So, Jackie, you will see the painting for the first time. Yeah. And yeah, let's.
Oh, wow.
What do you say, Jackie? You kind of have to love it.
Anyway, so perfect match, honestly. I'm still so honored.
Yeah, she told me actually it's the first time she used these brighter colors in her paintings. So, you know, she said you inspired her to choose this, start to paint these colors.
New palette.
Yeah, and all the artists, this time I have been interviewing, so you can check them on our website, because the theme is equality, so you can go there and hear it. I was staying with her. I always stay with her, thank you, when I go to London. And, you know, one artist was missing, and I know that Masha, she has a lot of talents. She's a filmmaker, she's a painter, but she told me a long time ago, back in Iran, her dad wouldn't let her paint. So she stopped painting at all. So I remember this story when I was sitting and stressing about the last painting. And I went to her, I'm like, don't you think this is your chance right now to be part of this project and just say yes? And she said, just give me some hours. So she did the circle one, so now we're going to reveal it to her too. And Karishma did the...
Wow. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. You want to say something?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you so much, Arghavan. You're the most persuasive woman I know in my life. But above all, she's an amazing artist. But I would say what I really admire in Arghavan is that she is really encouraging women to, and that was the aim of Artdom, really. I'm coming from a country that it has a very amazing background in art, but guess what? Women are not taken seriously at all. So we have a very little share of art sales, and even we are not taken seriously in selling art or making art. So my father always told me you have to become an engineer or a doctor, 2 choices, okay? So I took one of those choices and became an engineer back there in Iran. And I became my own father later on, and I ignored myself as an artist for a long, long time. And when she told me, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. But then I really appreciate that you pushed me, and you reminded me that within my heart, even though I'm a filmmaker, I have successful career, but in my heart, I'm still the little painter. And this opened the door for me to rethink that what I want to do when nothing else is involved and it's just me and that little, you know, girl sitting there inside and wants to be happy. And really thank you for giving me this opportunity. And this is amazing to see another artist has added such beautiful layer to my work. Thank you, Arghavan. Artdom is working in very amazing levels, especially to bring women together, to like kind of creating this bond, this sisterhood that can encourage them to take serious steps in their lives. I want to get appreciated some stuff in my life because of I'm a woman. So it's like, how come it's gonna happen to me in the next, 10 years or something? Anyway, I'm not gonna tell the details about this, but I was really frustrated, and then I said, I have a theme now to work on. So I came back and painted myself, passing the medal, golden medal, to the lady who actually truly deserved. And the other artist, she completed it in a beautiful way. The lady who received the medal, she literally felt this way, emotionally flourishing, nourishing, and this, I don't know, these details just make me like feel how she felt. This is exactly the way how you can just impress yourself. This is amazing.
Sarah Jarrett, Mandarin, do you want to say something?
So Sarah explained her part of the painting. It was so close to Mother Earth, it was Mother Earth. She said women are the best. Sorry guys, no offense. But women do so much for others. They nurture, they give life, they give birth. And for me this was beautiful. Also I know that Arghavan in her earlier projects had been very committed to what was happening in Iran, to all the young women, or just the women over there. And there was this whole movement of Zan, women, Zindagi, life, and Azadi, which means freedom. This was a very important cause for her, and she was really fighting for it. And finally she came to this point where she thought, equality. Why do we not have equality? Why do we not work towards equality? So, my script reads in English, looks like Sanskrit. I'm going to read the larger parts and maybe you can follow. So that is Z-A-N, Zan. This is Zindagi, Zindagi. This is Azadi. And finally, I have equality. With equality, there comes education, freedom, independence, rights, life, everything that we need for women to get equal to men. So for me, this is very, very close. I was born in Mumbai. I had everything I ever wanted, complete freedom to live my life as I wanted to. So as I told them, this is for all the women all across the globe who can't have my kind of freedom. I wish that for them.
Thank you very much. She's not here, she's in the UK, and I just thought it was very beautiful to have this young upcoming artist and match her with this very established, cool artist, and she was just like, yes, let's do it. And you see how fantastic it came out. How did the process feel like?
First of all, I just want to say thank you, Arghavan. It was amazing to meet you in Mumbai, and just see your enthusiasm and like spirit to getting this together, and it really inspired me to say yes and just go for it, because I said I don't have the time, I might not be able to do it, but then just meeting you and everything, it was just so inspiring. So thank you. And I just want to say Melissa is such an amazing artist. She's sick, I think her back is hurt. I just wish she was here today. But her work, the process was just that when I saw her piece, it was this much, it was white, and I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do with this? I paint fantasy gardens anyway. And when I looked at her work and I saw how course, my children, when the painting came home, they were like, "Mom, there's a new painting in the house. What are you going to do with this?" And then I was like, "I'm going to make it even more beautiful than what it is." So her vulnerability in this painting on this white cloth was just so striking to me. But then if you look at her eyes, it's like, fuck you, you know, I'm strong. You know, it has that. Yeah. And so I think her strength.
I started to stalk her. I wrote on like Facebook, Instagram, what any other way, TikTok you don't have. No, but like I wrote to her and I didn't want to give up because I saw something, and I think really this is one of India's youngest upcoming artists. And for me, like I have to have her. And how I got her, actually another artist I choose, I saw that they're following each other. So I'm like, let's do this way. And I called my artist Bhakti, and I said, Bhakti, are you friends with Nilisha? She said, yes. I'm like, call her now. Tell her I'm in India and I want her. And tell her to check her messages. So I got her and she's here, Nilisha! And this is with Rosso's painting, so don't forget Rosso, right? So it was really hard for me also to match this painting because it's already amazing, right? So yeah, it was really hard.
First off, I would like to start off by saying that you're the best talker I've ever had. because I am 26 and I am for the first time in Europe. And you know, it's been so great. I wanted to come here, but I never thought that I would come immediately after graduating from art school and get to see the National Museum and all the established art here. So it's been great. And the painting, I can't say enough about it. I got paired up with Rosso, who is like a mentor. There are so many young upcoming artists in India who are following her. And it's great to work on a painting. It was pressuring, it was scary, but it was so good as well. And I hope that we spread the right message through this painting.
Yeah, but what can you explain about that part?
So it's a title, Meeting Halfway Around the Globe. So you can see Rosso's figure, who is leaning on the sphere, which is the globe. And she gives the message of hopefulness for women and freedom. And I wanted to paint an Indian girl who is sitting in silence and who is supporting that message. So that's the theme of the painting, equality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, and thank you for the lovely introduction. You shocked me. So, yeah, I just talked about the painting. I was, when I finished the painting, I thought she would match me with someone who was more like into decorative style, because I felt like some decoration going on. So when she showed me actually the artist, I was like, wow, that's gonna be challenging. I don't want to be in a place. Like, honestly, I was really like, oh my god, if I was the other way around, I would be like freaking out. But also because, yeah, my style is a little bit like wild sometimes, so I did not only stay in the brief like painting half size, but I went a little bit over here, and also I did the canvas a little bit crazy, like with a lot of texture and stuff, and then I thought like, wow, hopefully this woman, she will like to paint on that. And I'm really so thankful because you found just like the perfect match. I suppose many other would have been wonderful as well, like many other artists here. But when I saw the painting and the way she played with the crazy texture that I had created, I was like, wow. And even Arghavan, she was like having some doubts before she showed it to me, and I was like, show it to me, don't worry, I don't care what she did. I mean, art is art, anyone can do anything. It's like, this is our window to freedom, so please, you don't want to put any rules on that. And then she showed it to me, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is
very scary at the beginning, and I saw Artdom open call, and I thought that the project was incredible and unique and really interesting. But then I read the theme, I can't. That's too big, it's too challenging a subject, and I didn't feel I have that in me to contribute something meaningful to the fight for equality and to the story. And then I commented something and he said, okay, I'm calling you, we need to talk. And we spoke, and I remember what you said, and that gave me enough self-belief and confidence, I think, because really this is what the project is about. It's about tackling something that's bigger than one person's story, and you have two voices coming together, and it's long distance, but you feel the support, you feel like you are not alone there. So on my half of the painting, I wanted to honor and celebrate all the women that came before us, to give me the chance to enjoy all the freedoms that I'm enjoying today, being an artist in the UK. And their faces are abstracted because I think I kind of wanted everybody to relate to it in their own individual way, and they are our mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers, and we all have those women that we're grateful to for giving us the life that we have. And then I saw the second half, and I don't want to talk about the story too much. It's better if you guys watch the interview. But
and when I told her, would you like to be part of this? I'm looking for the 5th artist. And she said, I always wanted to be a superhero, and now is my chance. So I love that. When she said that, I'm like, yeah, baby.
Yeah. Well, the story was like that. We met each other 2016. And 2017, you told me about this project. You're already getting in a process. And I was in Gothenburg and studied, and she just flying over the world. She missing the classes and everything. Yeah.
I miss all the classes.
Yeah, and you were in Iran, and then you coming back and matched with the Swedish artist, and suddenly one had dropped out, and you called me, help, and I took my hip superhero clothes and
I thought we start with Maria Lotus and Olga. She's also been in the exhibition and contributing, so give them a big applause. Big, big, big. Thank you, Arghavan.
So, are you good? I want you guys to give a round of applause for Arghavan and all the art that she's been doing and making. So, my name is Maria Lotus. I met Arghavan in 2020, I think, in the pandemic, and we were talking, and she shared her experience from Sweden and Iran, and I was like, this woman is a power, she's a force, you know? She was like, will you perform with me for my song, Zan? You know, that means woman. I said, yes. So we did a couple of performances together, and I'm so honored that you asked me for this. I feel quite honored. I am going to perform a poem for you by Maya Angelou. You know Maya Angelou? Yes. So I am an actress as well, and I have just performed Maya Angelou at the Nordic Black Theatre in January, and we're going to perform this theatre show again in October. So please come. You that live in Oslo, come and watch our performances. So this one, I have Olga with me. Round of applause for you. Okay. Are you ready? Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Bad dogs barking loud, big ghosts in a cloud. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Mean old mother goose, lions on the loose. They don't frighten me at all. Dragons breathing flames on my counterpane. That doesn't frighten me at all. I go boo, make them shoo. I make fun, way they run. I won't cry, so they fly. I just smile, they go wild. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Tough guys in a fight, all alone at night. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Panthers in the park, strangers in the dark. No, they don't frighten me at all. That new class where boys all pull my hair, kiss the little girls with their hair in curls. They don't frighten me at all. Don't show me frogs and snakes and listen for my scream. If I'm afraid at all, it's only in my dreams. I've got a magic charm that I keep up my sleeve. I can walk the ocean floor and never have to breathe. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Not at all, not at all. Life doesn't frighten me at all. So, I released my first English album yesterday. Yes, please check it out. It's called High Life. Check it out, and my name is Maria Lotus. So I want to do a little performance with you guys. I have a song called Cooking and Preach. It's a little rap chant. So I want you guys to stomp your feet with me in the rhythm. Can you do that? Let me give you the pace. Like so. Can you stomp, 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 and stomp loud so all the women can hear you? Aha. Oh. Now you're good. Aha. Okay. Can you do it a little bit faster? Oh. Okay. Oi. And keep this pace. Don't go faster. Time to eat, let's do some cooking and preach. Your only mission is that you move, then you stop with your feet. Ha! Watch me feast, now let me fuck up this beat. Gold recipe, let mama serve you some heat. Truth you seek, you lost, but you got powers to reach. Like workers I breed, I got my third eye power degree. Ha! Truth we seek, we do not follow, we lead. We on a mission, chant our wisdom, we got powers, we heal. Ha! Woman rise and bring your Wonder Woman tribe. It's been a muddy journey, but it's still a long ride. Now stomp with your feet and get fearless on them. Non-thinking mind, we're not invisible, my friend. Pastime sessions, they wanted to see us fry. Burn us on a stake, that was a small mind time. High priest protected by the money greed man. Big man protected by the blue beard man. Run, run, little Red Girl Riding Hood, she's arrived. Don't mind her, she's got a sword this time. Pastime sessions, they wanted to see us fly. Wrong storytelling, her trauma has just arrived. Nightmare fairy tale, she's dragged into a well. Chase that with a leash, cause they want to silence women. Strong lead female, I chant a spell with them. We blessed indeed, I got my broom and my pen and red hand. Ha! We blessed indeed, I got my broom and my pen and red pen. Time to eat, let's do some cooking and preach. Your only mission is that you move, then you stop with your feet. Ha! Watch me feast, now let me fuck up this beat. Gold recipe, let mama serve you some heat. Truth you seek, you lost, but you got powers to reach. Like workers I breed, I got my third eye power degree. Ha! Truth we seek, we do not follow, we lead. We on a mission, chant of wisdom, we got powers to heal. Zan Zindagi Asadi, Zan Zindagi Asadi, Zan Zindagi Asadi, Zan Zindagi Asadi. Say Zan Zindagi Asadi, Zan Zindagi Asadi. Say Zan Zindagi Asadi, Zan Zindagi Asadi. Thank you.
Pakistan, the theme wasn't equality, it was freedom.
Feminism.
Feminism. And I'm a collage artist. I don't paint that much, but I made this woman here that are maybe a little bit angry. And I was thinking, if we were going to have freedom as women, we need to get rid of a law that calls janteloven in Norwegian. It's an unwritten law that says, don't think you are anything. Don't think you will succeed. You're worth nothing. You can't do what you want, and blah, blah, blah. So this unwritten law called the janteloven, we have to get rid of that. So, to be free. So that's why this angry, a little, not just angry, but she's a little pissed off and show the finger, like fuck you. And it's fuck you to that law. Fuck you law. I want to succeed. I want to say something. I want to be something. And
4 is planned, and it's actually. Do you want to know the countries?
Sure. Yay!
Yeah, it's Cuba and US. It's so amazing because I will start to work with countries in conflicts and bring peace to this world with these women. So that is planned, and I think it will be actually November already. And I will start to create something bigger this time, because when I was in India and Pakistan, so many people want to join my journey. So we have big plans to create something that actually you can come and visit. Meanwhile, I'm there, they're painting and I'm dancing. so I have to have fun during these trips too. Yeah, so we're planning something like that. And I'm very excited about next Artdom.
That's wonderful, and we're all excited. And
not really knowing what will come out of it in the end, but I also know that there are artists keeping in touch after the project is done, So you never know what small things can spark, how it will continue. When Arghavan was in India, it was in Indian Vogue as well. So just imagine those who read that and get inspired by it. So I do think it's an amazing project. I'm proud to be part of it, and I'm really looking forward to going to next stage.
You mean Cuba?
Yeah, Florida is not it, but Cuba, yes, that would be a lot of fun. So thank you, Arghavan, for doing this for all of us, and I'm happy to be part of this and supporting this going forward as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Inge. Thank you for always being there. And really, I'm trying, you have to understand this, like I'm not alone. It feels lonely sometimes, of course, but I don't like when people say it's only champagne and so glitter. There's many people that try to help this project, they see this fun part of it. That's why sometimes I talk to the camera, tell about the struggle, because it feels like people don't understand because we show this, but I show the other side too. When I got corona in Pakistan, I didn't show it because I didn't want someone to feel sorry about me. I was there on a mission. But afterwards, I was like I told everyone. But there's another person who's been applying maybe 200 fundings for us and this project, and unfortunately, she doesn't like me to say it, but unfortunately, this 200 we never got one, like yes. But Isabel been with me for since 2018. And we used to be in the same band. She plays violin, and she's doing the hard work behind Artdom, and she never gets credit because I'm forget always. But a big applause to Isabel, please. I don't think you want to talk, right?
I want to tell one thing, and that is I'm the founder of something called Connected Art. It's a company. We are working with a virtual exhibition, quite big one, at Grünerløkka. It's still in process, and Artdom and Arghavan will lead the Women's Park, and it's a lot of other theme parks. Very exciting. I think it will be very cool, but let's see. But stay tuned, follow Connected Art, follow Jonas, and I will ask all of you to take care of Arghavan.
Thank you for letting me stay. Can I stay one more month?
As unprepared as the other speakers, but as happy as everyone for Arghavan and Artdom in Oslo, right? So, no, I've been following you since you started this project, and on the side I've had my small entrepreneurial journey as well, struggling as you know that have businesses or are your own businesses. So yeah, I don't know what to say. It's been it's not that I need any credit. It's amazing to have followed you throughout this process. I haven't met all the artists, but I have. Look at my favorite painting is I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, it's that that we looked at before. So I wear these scarves, and I had those amazing paintings on my central co-working office, and many clients there really they were super happy and they wanted to purchase, and it was very, very cool to have them there. So thank you for sharing them with Gothenburg as well. No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Occurred, and with the cream cheese inside. Wow. You will taste it, and then I will see if you like it. So happy to be here. I'm a painter also. I'm cake designer in the same time. I do oil canvas, and I'm happy to be invited by Arghavan. Thank you. 2 days ago. Yeah, it was insane, but we made it.
Thank you. Thank you. Just enjoy and have fun, and I see you around. Thank you. And thank you to, we're gonna eat this cake, of course, with some kava. And Aisha, thank you so much for everything. Last time you also organized, so culture minister came to our exhibition, and now you helped me with the Indian artist, and you just came back from India. So thank you so much, Aisha. You're a big part of this project. Thank you.